Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 19th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning earlier than I should have, just kind of is what it is. So had a bunch of dogs to take care of, got them all outside, got Bruce's mess cleaned up because he's been having problems with that still, so we're kind of working on it and not getting very far, but it kind of is what it is. So went ahead, got that done, got the dogs back in, got the puppies outside, got them played with, got a lot of fetch going on, wearing them down, giving them a good little fun workout, getting them exercised and burning off a lot of that puppy energy the best we can. So from there, got everybody inside, got them all fed, got them all figured out where they're going, and kind of basically played the rotation game of rotating puppies out and then their dogs in, and so on and so forth, so they would all get along and be able to handle each other. So kind of is what it is there. But yeah, from that, had a couple things going. My mom and wife were going to head to the store. We were kind of waiting on to see what time they were going. They had to go do some grocery shopping today. They went, I guess, clothes shopping, furniture shopping and stuff yesterday, and all that good fun stuff. But went ahead, had the two puppies getting picked up this morning, and it was going between like 9 and 10, ended up being like 10:30, 10:45 something they showed up. So they came, got the dogs, they went home, and I was like, that's a good chance just to go get that chair and get it over with. I didn't have to worry about it anymore. So went and basically jumped in the truck and headed up to go pick up that new chair they bought. And when I got there, I walked around the store a little bit. I kind of had that weird thought, like, do I tell them I'm here right now and then give them time to bring it up, or to do my shopping first? I went ahead and did my shopping, and it was kind of busy there, but not too bad. Ended up finding a couple more dog puzzle bowls that kind of help slow down the eating. So I got a couple dogs that are eating way too fast, and I realized with all the dogs I had, one of the things that's kind of annoying is, I can't feed them all at once. I don't have enough puzzle bowls for all the dogs that are super fast eaters. So I went ahead, the one dog I've been feeding him outside and just kind of dumping his food out across the patio, and then he'll eat it all up, slows him down a little bit. But I thought I'll get a few more bowls. So picked up two more of those. Didn't really have any other issue, grabbed a couple of items I needed. I found a pair of shorts I liked, so picked those up as well. Got the chair, got loaded up in the truck, and then basically headed back. I was like, I might do some more shopping. I head over to the Hobby Lobby, so I was looking for a super dense paint roller. I've been printing some stuff on my 3D printer, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to basically, I guess, just paint the top layer, more like an ink roller type thing, but for acrylic paints, and kind of give a little more contrast to the signs and stuff. And I guess Hobby Lobby is closed on Sundays. Didn't know that. So I thought it was weird. The parking lot was like super full on like the strip mall side, then empty, and I was like, oh shit. As I looked there, I drove up there and saw the sign was closed. I'm like, got back in the truck, headed out. It's like, oh well, things happen. So was coming back down, came up with a new idea of how to mount basically, as you walk in my front door of my house, there's like a little cutout on the sidewall, and then I built a custom gate going across there. And where that sidewall, that little opening is, the pointer, and we had another dog did it, but the one dog, after it saw the puppy do it, the puppy decided to jump through it a lot, and now defeats the purpose of having my gate when you have a dog going to jump through that part. So I think the dog can actually jump over the gate as well, but the hole is shorter than my gate, and it makes it more obvious in that process. So I figured out a new way. They've been trying to design something that looks nice, that wouldn't just look like prison bars, blocking that opening. But I also was looking for something to mount inside, and I was trying to figure out like barrel hinges and what I was going to do. My wife came up with the idea. She wanted like a swing away hinge, so we could swing it into spot and then swing it back away and make it look like wall art. And I realized instead, I don't need to. I was trying to find something that fit that exact open size and stuff, and I realized that's not what I need. I just need something that's bigger than that, and I'm going to mount it on the outside. And I'll probably just mount a couple hooks up top, maybe even put like a little bracket on the bottom so it kind of sets in place. But even if I just have it hanging from two hooks up top, two nails, whatever you want to call it, when it sits there, the dog's going to jump up. One, they won't think to jump through it because they're going to see something there. And two, and if they do, they're going to hit it, it's going to hit the wall. So it's solid. Now, if they're pushing from the side, it'd be a different story. They could then push it out. But they're not coming from that side. They're coming from this side. So then when not in use, because my wife kind of likes that opening to be able to look into the house, when the dogs that aren't jumpers there, and take it off those two hooks, it just set it in the wall next to it and hang it there like wall art, or even better yet, just stick it in the laundry room. So move it completely out of the way so it's not in use in any way, shape, or form, and be 100% done with it and just completely move it out of the way. So that right there's a possibility. And I basically text her, I said, hey, once I get home, remind me to hang it on the outside, not on the inside. She was like, what? I said, don't matter, just remind me. So I knew by putting it in text, it locked into my brain a little more. And two, when she reminded me of that, I would then make a note, put a post-it note there or whatever. I want to kind of remind myself of what I'm doing. And she still hasn't reminded me yet, although I got home and nothing happened. So went ahead and I asked them what we were doing for dinner before I left, and they said they didn't know. And I said, well, I'm gonna find my own thing. I'll probably have some like chips and salsa and stuff tonight. So you guys figure out what you want for dinner. And part of my thought was, I've been kind of really craving some curly fries for quite a while, and I never stopped and get anything. So while I went to get the chair, I stopped on the way out, grabbed some curly fries, and they were way overcooked. I don't know if their grease is old too or what, but it tastes like crap. There was hardly any good pieces. They're all like just like curved pieces, no curlies. There were only like 3 curlies in it, those nice fat curly ones in there and stuff, and it was not real good. But I went there, my bill was like $3.19, so I gave them 7 50-cent pieces, and the person running the cash register had like no idea. You hear him going, do we take these? What are these? What is this? How do you do this stuff? Blah blah. And the lady came over and she's like, told them they're 50-cent pieces, they're $half, and da-da-da, whatever. So she had to count them out for him. And the person looked at her like, okay. She's like, there's 7 of them. And she's like, okay, how do I put it in there? And she goes, let's just put in the amount of money. And she goes, well, how much is it? And you heard the manager or whatever go, well, there's 7 of them, and they're 50 cents a piece. And the person goes, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, you don't know what 50 cents times 7 is? Like, come on, man. We live in a world that you're thinking, and people think this person needs $15 an hour to work here. Like, you had to be able to do math. Like, 7 times 5. It's not that hard. But so I went ahead and got my change back. The woman's like, I'm going to buy those out of the drawer before they go. And I was like, I like spending that kind of stuff because it confuses people. And what I should have done is give it 2 and then 3 50-cent pieces. But I got a bunch more 50-cent pieces I need to get rid of. So I thought, well, I'll spend them because it is those things. So got those spent, ate my gross ass fries, and headed back home. Unloaded the chair, got it in the house. Mom seemed happy with it. That's what mattered. Went ahead, hung out the dogs for a while, got those played with again, got them all out there. Without the puppies there, it was easy because I didn't have to rotate dogs in and out over and over again, which made it a little bit easier in life. And then from there, I was able to basically go get my run in. Went ahead and got my miles, got that done, got back, got myself a shower, and then head back outside to play with the dogs for a while, run the 3D printer for some, watch a little bit of Hulu and that on the iPad, and then basically finally went to head back in. I grabbed myself a big bowl of chips, and I got some salsa, opened up my new peach salsa. It's good stuff. Paul Newman brand peach salsa. And I love the fresh jar because it's warm. I like my salsa warm. I don't like it cold out of the fridge. So sometimes what I'll do, if I have an older jar that's been in the fridge, I'll set it out for like 35-40 minutes to let it kind of warm up, more room temperature. But that first time out of the jar is always the best because it's 100% room temperature. It's so much better. I don't know why it is, but this seems like it's better. So sometimes things that are too cold, you don't get all the flavor that you would when it's room temp. So kind of is what it is there too. So went ahead and got that, watched a little bit of TV with my wife. We started watching the new Pinocchio with the claymation looking version of it, and we made it, I don't know, maybe halfway through it, and we both decided it was late enough. We were tired, we were gonna go to bed. So went ahead and did that. Was able to send a handful of videos of all the dogs playing to the dog owners and whatnot, and all that good fun stuff, and basically just worked my regular day aside from going to get in a chair. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.